coming board on? Yep. Okay. All right, Shalom. We're the GMS Virginia camp. Back out here once again to do what we've been called to do, and that's prophesy. Before we get started, like always, want to give all praise and glory.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to our teachers, the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, we almost home. We're going to keep prophesying. All right, keep casting down the strongholds of this wicked kingdom. All right, bringing our people out of this captivity. Everything good, bro?
Yeah, I'm just putting on battery saver. Sorry.
Run it, what was that? What was I saying? Yeah, we here to let our people know that the Messiah has come to deliver them, all right, out of the land of their captivity, all right, from out of the hand of the oppressor. Before that, he's come to free your mind, all right? That's why I spoke about the strongholds. Matter of fact, a brother hold that in Corinthians, casting down the strongholds. But let's get that John real quick.
John. The book of John, chapter 10 and verse 10.
You can see how else. Yeah,
the thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy.
The thief come not but to steal, kill, and destroy. All right? There's a common misconception that our Lord is Jeebus, who the world calls, JC. All right? Christ. That ain't our Lord. That's the thief. All right? That's the robber. That's the liar. All right? That's part of that red horse. Why? Because the person that propagated this guy is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, Esau, Edom. All right? Jesus is nothing but a Roman Renaissance deity, man. All right? That's incorporated with all the paganisms from the past pagan cultures before. Right? Semiramis, Horus, all right? Serapis, right? All them pagan deities wrapped into one, man. This worship of the sun god, that has nothing to do with the Messiah in the Bible, right? But that's part of this guy's deception that he put on the earth, and that's why everybody's so soft-hearted, right? So kind-hearted, right? Until it's something that they don't like, and then they turn into a goddamn demon. But that's the devil for you, all right? He comes with a smile on his face. He comes bearing gifts, right? Then he stabs you right in the goddamn back. Go ahead, on.
I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly.
The Lord said he come that we may have life. All right, when you look at the earth today, is this life? Right? Is this Jesus y'all talking about? Is this life that he has given y'all? All right? When you look at the earth today, people are in mourning, man. People are languishing. All right? People are exhausted. People are tired. People are depressed. People are committing suicide. Right? People are miserable. You look at people's home structures. You have a woman living by herself. All right, her grandkids are somewhere being whores and robbers and thieves. She don't know what the hell going on. Her husband ain't in the crib with her. Who knows where her husband at? Right? She probably divorced at a young age. Right? She's in the house by herself. On the flip side, you have the man by himself. No kids, no grandkids with him. Right? You go to the young kids, they're lost. They're in these colleges, they're in this school system, right? Spending half their time on TikTok, the other half being taught more lies and deceits, more false history, right? More math that they ain't gonna use, that ain't gonna benefit them. Is this life? This ain't life, man. This is a prison system. And why is it like that? Because the thief, the robber, is in charge of the earth right now, pursuant to the book of Job 9 and 24. That's why what you perceive as life is the way it is right now. Women are all out of order. They think it's okay to sleep with multiple men when the scriptures tell you if a woman leave her man and go sleep with just one other man, the whole land has been polluted. It only takes one other man to pollute the land. These women today have slept with 20, 30, 40, 50 men. I've heard a woman tell me out her mouth, man, in her 20s. Yeah, we've already, me and my friend, 20, 30 men. Because why? You look at the school system that's been built up by this devil. You're not supposed to have young men and women in school together, man. All goddamn day. Now your 12-year-old daughter, when she's becoming a young woman now, she ain't gonna tell dada and mama that her hormones are raging, all right? your young boy, he just a young man now. He's 12. He's in school. You know how it was in school when your hormones kicked in. Now your daughter's getting banged out in the bathroom and you know nothing about it. I remember that shit in middle school, man. I remember seeing that shit with my own ass. Young girls getting fingered by guys in the classroom. Young girls coming out of the men's bathroom. This is in middle school. You know, 12, 13, 14. When you're supposed to be at home, right, learning the trade of a man, learning the duties of a woman. This ain't fucking life. This is confusion. That's why it's known as the land of Babylon, man. Complete confusion and disorder. So what did Jesus bring you motherfuckers except but deception and chaos? And then you go to church on Sunday, you still got these bug outs going to church going to church on Sundays with a fucking mask on, right? Talking about Jesus will get us through. Meanwhile, rumors of wars is increasing. The Holy Land is totally decimated and polluted, right? Because it's been infiltrated by the devil. That's why you got nothing but chaos. You got the Israeli state, right? And the Iranians totally warring against each other day by day. You could go on the Israeli news website, man. It's attacks every goddamn day. They have little skirmishes every day. So how are those the people of the Lord put in the Holy Land when there's nothing but chaos going on right now, man? Because the lost children of the Israel are still lost. They're still scattered, pursuant to the prophecies, pursuant to the curses that you demons do not fit. So we coming to cast down some of these strongholds, man. Brother got that Corinthians?
Okay.
Read that for me, Papa, for sure.
Give me 1 second. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse. Sorry. 10 verse. We read the top a little bit, or just get straight to it. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. It says, "Casting down imaginations."
Read it.
Verse 3, and it says, "Though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mightily through the Most High to pulling down strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High."
All you people out here have imaginations, right? You imagine that America is going to continue when you can clearly see it crumbling right before your face. That's why you have guys like Alex Jones that's been, coming against the system for years. Not to say they giving up. They packing up and going home and ready to blow their goddamn brains out. Alex Jones said, just nuke us already. Get this shit over with. Shoot the goddamn nukes. He ready. He said he on set. He like, I'm done.
He was ready to walk off and shut the whole shit down.
He said, look, we done. Right? Then you got this guy, Glenn Beck. He's another one that's been going in on the system for a long. He like, what can we do? We're fucked. Right?
Yeah,
you got these Edomites that are realizing, which we don't sympathize with y'all, because now they realize that they got left outside the group.
Yeah.
Like that guy, that comedic guy, he said it's a big club and you ain't in it.
Yeah.
They're finding out, oh shit, our own people, right, has left us out of the secret.
That's right.
That's why you had this guy, Glenn Beck, he said, these crackers. He went on the show. He is losing on the news episode he just put it out. They losing it. He said they are crackers. but you eat them like too. But see, they're mad now because they're realizing all their dreams and aspirations is coming to naught. You thought your great America and all y'all demons any damn way. Because look how America was built. Look how America was founded. Y'all wasn't crying about our people being lynched. Y'all wasn't crying about our people being set on fire. Y'all ain't crying about the millions of little boys and girls that's on the back of the milk cartons, on the newspapers, on the wall in Walmart missing, that's under a pedophile ring, right? That's under some elite bunker somewhere, being tortured and gang raped and anally raped. And then when they done with them, they're using their organs. You ain't crying about those things. You're crying about your precious America for. We need to drill our own oil. We didn't, we're fucking America. We need to stand on our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence. Fuck your Constitution. Fuck your Declaration of Independence, man. That's what separates us from y'all. Because all of y'all are fucking demons, man. From the top to the bottom. Because at the end of the day, as soon as we bring out that our Lord is a dark-skinned man, his people are these people on his side, you get a problem with it. It's all cool until we say we're the Israelites, right?
It was a TikTok with a so-called white woman. She started off her TikTok. She was like, hey, white people, you know that feeling you got right now?
Yeah.
You see that? You see that feeling in the back of your throat? She was like, you know what that is? That's that white supremacy crumbling right in front of your eyes. You know, roughly paraphrasing, yo. And she was like, and I can't wait. And I can't wait. Because she realized, I don't know if she was an Edomite or not, but, you know, she was like, you know, she realized that the damn, under the rulership of this damn madman, how this world just is going upside down, you know? And now E is feeling the effects of it.
Oh,
like
you talking about the lady that called into that show?
Nah, I don't know if it's the same lady, but she just made her own TikTok.
Oh, it's a TikTok.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a little TikTok she made, and she was like, you know how when you're scared or you're frightened, you get your throat tighten up. That's what that lump in your throat. That's what she was saying. Basically, most of the common Edomite feels right now. You know.
Yeah.
Now, I'll try to find it. I'll send it to the chat.
They circling the drain and they see it.
Yeah.
Just like that one Edomite chick that called up to the show, and she was saying, "Y'all, this is for Edom. This is Edomite. This is the Edomites being paid back."
Yep.
But-
I saw that.
But she's an Edomite.
You want to say something like that?
Yeah. It was like, oh yeah.
We know what you mean. Come on, Alex. Come on. Sorry, cut you off. Sorry.
She's an Edomite. Just for when you say something, just to make sure you don't be too loud. You know, she's a, I don't know if, yeah, she's an Edomite, but she gonna say it started when they aborted the babies. You know, she didn't start it off with the slavery of the Native Americans. So that shows you they only care about it when it affects them. They don't care about it when it affects all people. So it ain't, we don't care about, oh, now it's time for us to hold hands with them, right? And let's fight against the elites. Fuck you and the elites, man. All y'all going into slavery, right?
Yeah.
Read that verse again, John 10. And all these are strongholds and imaginations that's being cast down, man. You know? And it has to be cast down. That's that veil that covered the whole earth, you know, to deceive the nations. And even the other nations will realize, damn, these motherfuckers are the devil. Right? Ukraine realized, shit, my own people sacrificed me. The Russians and the Americans sacrificed me. The Iranians see this shit. The Iranians are still mad about you killing their nuclear scientists, their top generals. They still mad, man. None of these nations. Hey, it was an Elamite. He was saying, look, my people, I'm glad my people are standing up about the wickedness of America, the hypocrisy of America. Everybody's realizing this goddamn devil, man.
Yeah.
The veil that has covered the earth. Go ahead, man.
The book of John, chapter 10 and verse 10. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they may have life and that they may have it more abundantly.
That's what the Lord came for us to have life and have it more abundantly. But what does he say? The great reset. You should have nothing and be happy. That ain't what the Lord came to do, man. He ain't came to put us in no goddamn metaverse and have us bugged up out of our goddamn marriage. Eating goddamn meatless meat. Vegan nuggets. Right? Plant-based nuggets and plant-based burgers, man. Well, all of a sudden you go in your grocery store now, you got a whole aisle dedicated to plant-based meat. Because that's what they finna be serving y'all, man. They hoarding the real meat. The real beef. They gonna feed you some lab-created bullshit, man. And if you ain't got enough carbon credits or social credits, you ain't gonna be able to get that. You're gonna be stuck out the loop. That's what you people are headed fast towards. And now you people are starting to realize this, but you're still holding on to this American dream. You're still holding on to your aspirations, your imaginations, your lusts, your flesh that you want to fulfill, your dreams, right? You done sacrifice everything to get little Jimmy into school, right? You don't want to hear the bad news that it's over and done with, right? You done finally achieved that career you wanted. You don't want to hear, oh, everything you had to do to get that was for nothing. for vain, because it's over and done with.
Yeah.
The great America is fucked. It's over. And that'll rip somebody's spirit down. But you gotta be broken down to be built up.
Yeah.
See, when we first heard this truth, it hurt me. It was beautiful, but it hurts at the same time, because it's like, damn. That's why it's sweet on your tongue, but it's bitter as you digest, because now you realize, shit, I gotta put off some things. I'm not gonna be able to achieve things that I wanted to achieve in this world. And then a lot of things that you want to achieve, you realize you don't want it anyway. You realize what you gotta do to attain it. You gotta trim your ways. You gotta go into contracts with the devil. You might not have to sit on the casting couch. You might not have to sacrifice your cousin, because there's levels to it. But you gotta do something that's gonna compromise your morals to get high in this society. Even if it's just a regular 500 company, right? You got CEOs, managers, directors. And if you're a woman and you look good, you want to move up. What you think that these top executives want you to do to move up? They ain't gonna just move you up. You better give him head on break time. This is what happens in this society.
I was gonna say, a lot of times, in this world, a lot of ways to get up to get to the next level is networking, right? But you're not having the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. So you think joining these fraternities and all that, it ain't nothing, it's just networking. But it's real demonic, it's real wicked. You know what I'm saying? And when you come to this truth, you realize how wicked it is. So like the brother said, man, you might not be on the casting couch, but you selling your soul without even realizing it, because you're in this world. The brothers that be stepping in the fraternities, alpha such and such, you know what I mean? All that stuff is selling your soul to get to the next level. And this shit about to crumble anyway, so it don't matter,
That's right. And that's why these celebrities that actually went to the top and actually had to do some of those things like casting couch and sacrifices, they're miserable. They're always acting out, they're depressed. And you'll see them blow up out of nowhere. You got this rapper, what this nigga, the baby. His brother died. Then right after his brother died, this nigga blew up. Lil Durk. His cousin Lil Von died, and all of a sudden he pop up with a song with Drake, and he blows the fuck up. Right. These are not coincidences.
Over and over and over and over.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Dame Dash, Leah, Jay-Z, his nephews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter who, so like you not to be cut you off, but no matter who you think of that has some type of notoriety and fame in it, there's a death behind it, every single time. And if it ain't a death, it's a humiliation ritual,
And they put it in their music, right? They so wicked they'll make an album about this nigga Kanye Donda. He got an album titled his mom Donda, but nigga, you had your mom murdered, and we know you had your mom murdered, you fucking demon. I remember he went on stage and he said, "I sold my soul. It was a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal." These motherfuckers are demonic entities. So we don't want your weirdo ass. I just put in the chat because Brother Matthew sent a video. I guess this new video he got Jake being beat. We don't want your weirdo ass being associated with our heritage, nigga. You ain't an Israelite, nigga. Not all of them are the seed of Abraham or of Abraham, nigga. You a 2/3. We don't want your bugged out ass getting on drink champs talking about the 12 tribes of Judah. Stay the fuck away from us, because you probably a plant that make us seem even more crazy. We don't believe you goddamn demons. Your soul is already bought and paid for, man. You know what it takes to come and serve the Lord to drink of that cup? You can't be halfway in. You can't be no goddamn millionaire sitting in a mansion doing orgies and shit, and then pop up on the interview and say Israel when you want to. That ain't serving the Lord. That ain't drinking of that cup, man. You gotta walk that walk. You gotta fight these demons daily, man. Scriptures already told you how hard it is for a rich man to enter into the kingdom. Basically impossible, man, because it ain't for them. It's for the Lord came for the poor, the meek, the humble, the base. The last shall be first, the first shall be last, man. He ain't come for these top celebrities, man. Even this nigga Kendrick Lamar. The fuck? How the hell you at the Super Bowl with top warlocks? Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Jay-Z, the founder of it. Jay-Z got the whole shit together. The top warlock. Eminem and all these niggas. You know that all them niggas sold they soul, man. Give a damn how many times they talk about Israel. The only men that's truly for the Lord are the men that you see out on the highways and byways in all sincerity. And even some of the men you see out on highways and byways, their ass gonna be casted off. Because they take it for a game, they take it for a joke. It's gonna get tighter as we get towards the end. It's like when you have tryouts all right, for a basketball team or football team, any type of sport. You have different days of cuts. You may make it through the first day. All right, cool. You go back the next day. You may make it through that day. And the final cuts, you may see your ass on that list getting cut. Because as we get closer to the end, the tighter and tighter the squeeze you gonna get, right? Then the Lord gonna bring in that flux and you let. That's why you're supposed to take this truth very seriously, man. You know, if you gotta take time to really work on yourself, you need to take that time, man. You got a lot of guys, they doing these, just like Apostle was talking about, you doing these videos every day. When we hear about you brothers, you know, we hear the story, they go, video, you just talk, but you a nigga in real life. Yeah, y'all better do what y'all gotta do in y'all personal life. Pray to the Lord, repent, and be practicing what you teaching out here, man. Lest you be found a hypocrite. What's the point of doing this, showing Israel? Yeah, I can put up 1 million videos a day. I can do that scream from the top of my lungs. But you ain't working on yourself throughout the week. You ain't overcome your demons. You ain't fighting. You just basking in sin. That's why a lot of guys is not gonna make it. A lot of guys that you think gonna make it are not gonna make it. We pray that we are not part of that number for the 2/3. Because the Lord ain't playing with niggas, man. The Lord is not playing with you. He didn't give you this truth to play with it, man. You see what the Lord did to us, man. He put us on slave ships and had the lowest man on the earth do whatever the hell he wanted to do with us. You think the Lord playing with Jake ass, man? Jake niggas a goddamn game. You wait and see what the Lord gonna do in Jacob's trouble. This is not no damn game, man. You still under this devil, man. Scriptures tell you it's gonna be a time like never before, meaning worse than plantation slavery. Motherfucker gonna have you in a room cutting your limbs off one by one. Some weird shit, man. Read about the time of Antiochus Epiphanes and what he was doing to Jake. Read about some of these instances where the Romans was having Jake fed by lions in the Colosseums, man. And Jake had to flee to the caves. You look at all that art, the Russian art icons. Jake was painting them shits in caves because they was hiding from the Romans, man. This is real life pilgrimage. Not sitting eating Cheetos and watching Netflix all goddamn day long, man. We're gonna get put out of our comfort zone, man. You better be working on yourself spiritually. You better be detaching from this world, man. Because we at the end. Brothers ain't never seen the prophecies how they kicking off right now. And this devil is coming down with his wicked agenda. Revelation 12:12. Here it is. He had this fake ass C-19 event happen, and right after that, he got a fake propaganda war going on and got your gas high as a motherfucker, man. He don't give a damn about your living conditions out here. And it's going higher as we speak. Food is going higher as we speak. The fucking $100 ain't gonna get you shit in the grocery store right now, man. Go ahead, dog. Get that Isaiah 63 for Bucket Show.
Book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah 63:1. Woe is that? Woe is this that cometh from Edom? Salakia. Who is this that come from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, travailing in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
Oh, slow, Isaiah 61.
This is Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
What is the good tidings? The gospel. What is the gospel? Right? Is it what Pastor Pork Chop, Meatloaf Head teaching you in them churches, man? What is the gospel about? When you read the scriptures, it's about a covenant between a nation and their power and them receiving that promise that was promised to their forefathers, finally receiving that promise, finally walking into that inheritance, finally walking into that glory, man, and not walking into shame and death and curses. People don't want to fucking die no more, man. People don't want to get sick no more. People don't want to live in fear no more. People don't want to be oppressed no more. I'm talking about the people on this side, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? That's the gospel that we tell our people. Look, there's salvation, there's glory, there's heaven for you, right? But there's a way that you got to get there. There's a straight and narrow road. There's a straight gate you got to go through. There's men you got to listen to. to get the right doctrine, the right truth, the right breakdown, the true gospel. Where would you find the gospel during the times of our Lord when he walked the earth? You would have to find the apostles. Where were the apostles at? Were they in them big buildings teaching? Hell no. You know, sometimes you may have caught them at a synagogue, but they was mainly in the marketplaces. They was mainly out and about in the streets. When they weren't out in the streets teaching, they was in the house, man. They wasn't readily available. You could just catch them on a Sunday at the big church, you know. You gotta find the truth. And then maybe then you could be led on the right road to your salvation, man. Which is vital. Because if you don't get salvation, you're gonna be destroyed right along with this damn devil who's clearly worthy of destruction. I mean, the brother was just reading Isaiah 63. We could probably get that later, but the Lord is coming back to destroy Edom, because that's what that chapter goes into. He's worthy of destruction. The scriptures tell you his sins have reached unto the heavens. Damn, what the hell has he done? We don't even know the half. If the scripture says his sins have reached unto heaven, look how we got punished. And he has done way more than we fucking did. So what the hell the Lord gonna do to him? Well, we know the book of Obadiah says after your ass serves slavery, you're gonna be wiped off the face of the planet, you damn demon. Because you destroyed Eden, you destroyed life, you brought death. And the simple ass woman followed you. You should not surely die. And she believed that shit and had simple ass Adam following behind her. And Jake's still doing the same shit today. Eve is being led by Eve, and your ass is sipping under Eve. Her mind ain't right. She can't even pair a bond with a guy. She can't even pair a bond. You was worshiping a woman who can't even pair a bond with you because she already had too many goddamn men in her. You think she love you just because she said, I love you in a text.
I was going to add on to what you're saying. We haven't done as much as he has done because we always been on the back end. You know, he always been pulling the strings, so to speak. You know, he's been in reign for so long. So, like you said, there's no telling what this devil has done because he pulls the strings. What he says goes right now. You know, essentially is the Heavenly Father, but he's giving him rulership right now. So there's no telling what this madman has done, man, because he's controlling everything, so to speak.
Especially with left hand.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I was agreeing with you. On the left hand side.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so he gotta be punished. He gotta be judged, man. Right?
God, that's why the scripture says what? In Revelation, double unto her as what? She will reward you. So, that Esau, like I said, when the time comes, when he face that, like I said, that judgment, which is slavery, like I said, in the next rulership, where you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans will actually true peace and rulership, man. Like I said, Esau's gonna be, like I said, I can't even imagine, but like I said, it's gonna be like I said, hey, the scripture says meditate there, man. And us, like I said, having that knowledge, wisdom, and it's like having that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Like I said, man, we're gonna have a great time with Esau, man. Especially with a thousand years. A long 1,000 years, man. At that, man. Then after that, you know what it is? Hey, extermination, man. You know what I mean? Get the wicked off the planet, man.
Yeah, you following the guy that's gonna be wiped off the face of the earth, right? Why? Because you up, like I was saying, you up under this damn woman. The woman mind is totally fried. Having a conversation with a woman, you ain't even supposed to take it seriously. I don't give a damn what you talking about. Cause she just talking just to be talking.
Let's just talk about cooking. Let's talk about cooking.
she just talking just to be talking. She just trying to get the time done, man. Get through the time. But you have men that take a woman's word to heart. You're a man. Stop letting these women get you so goddamn emotional, man. And you're a man and you really supposed to be talking to women like that any goddamn way. If you really want to get truthful on how a man is supposed to be according to the scriptures, you're supposed to be goddamn talking to a woman all goddamn on the hours of the goddamn day. What are you talking to her about? Some gossip? That's all that you talk to her about. That's why these men are so goddamn weak, effeminate, soft, don't know what the hell going on because they got their head up a woman's asshole. Literally. Yeah.
That's why the scripture says what? Many have fallen wits for what? A beautiful woman, man. And she's not even all that, man.
Not even all that.
Most of these women are actually like, as they say, she dry. Like I said, you try to spark a conversation, she don't even know how to keep a conversation. Like I said, the men got to do all the all the talk and got to figure out what to say and I'm gonna say it right or else this and that, etc.
Yeah, no. Well, nowadays, if you're not lifting up the woman or giving her what she need or speaking money or the things she into, there's no conversation. She don't know what to speak about what, except for what can you do for me. That's what's getting pushed right now. So there's no conversation if you're a real man. For real, we're not saying not to love your woman. Take care of your woman, but don't be no fucking simp, man. This whole world right now is pushing that men need to be effeminate and do what the woman says, man.
We saying no love because you can't love these women. And you don't have no Sarah. You don't have no, like the elders always say. These women, you do not put your full trust in these women, man. Now I get what the brother's saying. You deal with them. You deal with them, but you don't. Hell no, you don't love these women, man. You love these scriptures. You love the Lord, man. But these women are sick. They really going with the point. Like this brother let.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, like we was going into. Paul said, look, in these times, and really he was applying it back to the time of Acts. So how much more now? If you have a woman, be as though you have not a woman. He said, brothers, the times be short. If you do have a wife, be as though you have none. We ain't in the time of no goddamn relationships, no goddamn way. You got no damn woman, man. Your woman is the scriptures. Go ahead, bro.
I got more. We're going to continue on, right?
Yeah, please.
I gotta do that.
Cool.
Continuing on, Isaiah 61, it says, He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Who's the brokenhearted? Whose mind has been broken? Whose spirit has been broken? Right? To the point they want to be everything except for themselves. Anything that's opposite of being an Israelite, a nigga will be. He'll be a goddamn a comic book character before he be an Israelite. You see Jake in all type of weirdo shit, dressing up like Goku.
Femboys, I don't know the term
gang.
femboy.
Oh yeah, that gang niggas is still in that gang culture.
I'll be watching that stuff. They really, these grown men say all they want to do when they grow up is be a gangbanger. Want to destroy shit. That's their whole plan. Ever since they was 12, since they hopped off the porch.
I was watching the Lil Durk interview on Gilly podcast, and he's in Chicago, and I guess he got all the goons around him.
No, them niggas was scared.
He got all they was. You could tell in the interview they was half-assed the interview, but it's a point where this guy Wallow, he breaks down crying at him, telling us, yeah, I lost my brother, died in my arms. I pray for you young dudes, and this nigga, that's what Jake, they gotta come listen to the prophets, which they ain't gonna do. Wallow, Jake is under the curses. Anything you tell them in that room, they'll be like, okay, tonight, okay. And the next week, they blowing the nigga brains off, man. Jake is under curses. They have to be healed, man. Yes, they fall. Yes, nigga, they don't have their faults. Like you telling them something they don't know. Yes, nigga, they don't have their faults. Yes, nigga, they lost their loved ones. You think you finna stop generational curses? That's been put on us from the Heavenly Father. Your eyes shall be evil towards your brother. That is only 2/3, man. And the only way it can be taken off is through the spirit and mercy of Yahweh Shem Shai. Not you doing an interview trying to impart to them some gang. As an OG, I'm gonna part of you some gang. Nigga, that shit been going on for over decades, man.
What type of game that nigga been locked up most of his life? What game he gonna give a person out here in these streets? Man, what are you talking about? These niggas, man.
Jake is destroyed.
And one thing is a joke too. Like I said, they've been other people. Like I said, they've been trying to tell this. Like I said, they made TV shows. Like I said, them inmates. Like I said, what's it called? You Scared or something like that. TV shows. I mean, where they take the kids to the prison, see how it is, and then
Scared Straight.
Yeah, Scared Straight. Tell them, say, don't do this, don't do that, and like for what?
Yeah, a lot of that stuff on TV now, it's not even sincere. It's for a bag.
Yeah, it's scripted.
We think Wallow and them wasn't getting the money they was. You think they be taking time to try to teach the kids to do right? Man, nah, they getting money about that. That shit ain't. Hey, at the end of the day, man, if it ain't the truth, it ain't nothing.
Yeah, old cornball, some goddamn. What that nigga say? Niggas promoting what's that shit called? What's the shit they be promoting? The vodka. Amsterdam vodka. Get you a bottle of Amsterdam vodka.
Too, yeah. That shit's horrible.
But this is going back to what you were saying about the gangs. Jake ain't gonna let that shit go. Jake ain't gonna let nigga culture go. Jake wanna be everything except but an Israelite. Jake has totally adopted which black culture actually comes from Esau, man.
That's right.
All right, when you go to the lower class Edomites, when your ass was in slavery, you had something called the lower class Edomites that weren't benefiting from the plantations like a lot of the Edomites were. They were the ones that was known as the hoodlums, the problems of society. Just lounging around, chewing tobacco, right? Smoking, you know, just on the corner and shit, just, you know, while your ass was on the plantation. You adopted that culture, man. And he gave you that. You weren't these people you see today, man. You can't, it's hard to spot the nigga woman wearing her natural hair. You know? For a whole week.
It's so bad. It's some actually women, Jake women that got decent hair, but they so programmed from Daddy E that they still throw the weave in they shit.
Yeah.
They still throw the blonde hair, and they'll have some good hair underneath there. You know what I mean? Decent. I can't say good. You know what I mean? We don't know what good is, but you know what I mean? They, instead of them rocking their natural shit, they still putting bullshit in there. Just because this is what this system pushes, man. A whole bunch of emptiness, man.
Yeah, like the brother Karab said, hair hat.
Yeah, right.
Niggas got a hair hat on. But whose other nation is doing that type of shit? You ain't gonna see no Edomite woman with an afro. Wig on. When have you seen that shit? Unless it was some, like, to make fun of you
60s.
at a party.
In the 60s when it was the revolution. You know.
It's very,
You don't see no Edomite woman walking around with no goddamn fro. Yeah, I'm trying to. They might try to get big lips and a big butt, but that's as far as they go. You know. And even with that, they look crazy. Everything is thrown out of whack, man. Beauty that's looked at as beauty ain't beautiful, man. A fake butt, fake breast, lip injections, makeup. You can't even tell what a woman looks like these days. You get on TikTok and Instagram, you look at these videos, you will see a woman with makeup on, you see another picture without them. It's a totally different person.
It might be a dude.
This is death. It might be a damn nigga. This is death, man. Go ahead, bro. And eyelashes make a I seen a clip, bitch had her eyelashes on. She didn't even have makeup on, she said eyelashes on. She said eyelashes make it, you know. She showed the eyelashes. That's just eyelashes. So you be lusting at the shit that ain't even like that.
I was thinking about the.
What's he? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was thinking about remember the old movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? When he was dating, he went over to the girl house, and everything on that chick came off. She even had only had a leg, you know what I mean? But you know, that kind of predicted what was going to happen now. You can't tell what a woman really looks like anymore, man. Their hair fake, their eyelashes fake, their lips fake,
Their body parts.
everything on their body fake. They got the waist trainers to make them seem like they don't got no fupa, no gut, you know what I mean? But then they holler they want a real man. You know? And what they mean by a real man is a man with money. Because if a man got money, it don't matter how he treat that bitch. Excuse my language. As long as he got the bag, it don't matter how he treats a woman nowadays. Because there's no realness. It's not solid. It's not, everything is empty, man, you know?
Yep. Shit, that's another thing. You talking about the gut shit. You go to China, go to Asian country. Do you see obese people? You see fat people? That show you the dad's all fucked up, man. As soon as you come out the womb, you stuffed with a goddamn hot dog, man, and French fries. You ain't stuffed with the dietary laws, man.
And then they want to blame it on the fact they had kids. When women in China got kids, they ain't got all that shit just hanging out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually, like I said, that's actually basically a shame thing in China for you to be overweight, right? You know? And some people are natural, you know what I mean, overweight. Of course, you know what I mean, like a small percentage, you know, of course, you know, but even them, you know what I mean, they got to deal with it, like oh,
shame. It's a very small percentage, and they got to deal with shame. But even in society, it's not based off of being active. You know, a lot of jobs, you just idle. You know, which your heart rate don't get up. You know, which is beneficial to you. You get air. You know, look, I'm blessed with a fucking. You know, I walk too goddamn much on it. You know, I be wanting to sit the fuck down. You know. You get out, you get a little active, and you know, it keeps your body in a right state. But when you just idle,
You know what idol does, as the scripture says, what it creates wickedness, man. So
Yeah,
you gotta
much
not
idol
do
is
so like, wow, I'm gonna do something wicked.
And this
That's a
world,
good point.
you consume more calories than you burn off.
Sure.
Over here,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You keep putting down, everything is, what's that called? Food porn. You know, everything, they glamorize all the type of food you eat. All you want to do is eat. Most exercise these motherfuckers do, excuse my language, is walk into an actual restaurant. You know what I mean? Get out the car, walk to the restaurant, smack food down, and that's it. No walk, no burning it off, no nothing.
Oh, don't forget about DoorDash.
But well, I was about to say, you know, I do the DoorDash, and you know, I kind of right now, you know, I'm kind of glad I'm doing that because I'm getting more exercise than I have gotten in so long. And you realize, you know, you got to climb to the fourth floor. You know, there ain't no elevator. You know, when I first started, you know, but now, you know, you feel a little exercise. All that being idle shit, this ain't the time to just be sitting around all day.
Yeah, because it's how the society's ran. Like when you look at other countries, people's jobs are more have to do with trades, have to do with benefiting the service of the country. Some people are fishermen. You know, some people are craftsmen. I was watching a woman from Indonesia, I believe it was Indonesia, or Thailand. I was watching her TikTok live, and she's tending to the pigs, she's tending to the chickens. This is her job. She's cleaning out their pens, she's feeding them. You know, she's dealing with the animals. That's her job of the day. And her job ain't to service at Taco Bell or fucking, because America's built off consumerism. It's built off of it's a big corporation. Which, hey, Post Gabon, I'm glad you said that word. Post Gabon in the video. You don't have countries no more. You don't have nations no more. That's why they did away with nationality. You have corporations. They're owned by the bank. The banks is capitalism. You know, who is America owned by? Great Britain. That's why the scriptures in Daniel says that little horn that came out of that other one. Right. That's what the whole American Revolution was about. All right. The French, Spanish. Right? Britain was the power before America came in. Britain gave the land to them fake people over there in our land, the Amalekites. Britain had a huge part in transatlantic slavery. Britain had a huge part in City Columbus over here. Right? Corporations, man, owned by paper on contract, which shows you the whole voting process, vote for a president. All this shit is charades and games, man. All these people have been picked years in advance, all right, for a wicked agenda. And you're seeing it manifest right before your eyes, all right? All the guys that was chilling with Darth Vader Klaus, right? The president of Canada, Biden, president of Ukraine, or Boris Johnson, the president over there in England, right? All of them was sitting with him at the meeting of the World Economic Forum, right? Then he said, we're going to do a great reset. Then right after that, C-19 happened. And right after that, this happened. They're in their plans. And you people are headstrong into it. You thought, oh, we can take the mask off, everything get back to normal. Brothers was like, damn, they're doing away with all the mandates. What I told brothers, that's because they in the next crisis. They in the next phase of this great reset. It ain't that shit is laying off. No, they moving to something that's about to hit your ass even more. And it's gonna get even stronger in the next phase because they talking about turning the goddamn lights off in the internet.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
This year.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
You wait till that shit happen. That's gonna be after you've already been, your pockets have been depleted, your bank accounts are through.
They got no choice but to bring the race. I'm stuck here. They don't got no choice but to bring the Great Reset. You know what I mean? Like I said, to quote unquote get everything that they wanted in their order, man. You know?
What did they say? Don't let a good crisis go to waste, and they haven't. They've been taking full advantage of it. You think they ain't about to take full advantage of what because you sheep will believe every goddamn thing. They got y'all right where they want you, and it's too late now. It ain't no going back. You knee deep in. And what they have done to the oil and all this shit, there's no going back to that. You know how many years it takes to get shit back in order? All right, these trade routes that have been disrupted, right? The food supply, the chain of supply that's been disrupted, which they were 2 years ago they was telling the farmers only use half of their land, right? Not some of them seeds. All that shit is about to hit full-fledged now, man. You finna feel the full impact of all this shit brothers been talking about for years.
And I just want to say this too. Like I said, even though, like I said, it's all by design though and prophecy, but like I said, You Americans, man, y'all got no fucking backbones, man. You know, y'all scared of your own elites in government, man. You know, I remember back then, like I said, you know what I mean. Edom had some type of dignity to actually believe in this country back, you know, even this so-called 1776. But look at y'all now, man. I mean, look at this generation. This generation has no fight in them, man. You know, they talk and they believe that sharing posts and this, it's actually gonna do something, but it's not gonna do anything. Look. They need to understand, like I said, nothing can be gotten by peace, man. Only by war, man. Esau has gotten everything not by talks. Everything, like I said, that he's got was by what? Bloodshed and war, and by force.
Even the Lord said the saints shall take the kingdom.
There
We're
you
gonna
go.
get
He said by
violent
peace.
too. We're gonna get violent too when the Lord come back.
God.
So like the brother said, yeah, that's how kingdoms are, which shows you hide your kids, hide your wives. And the feminine men get put to death. Because when it's time to go to war, there is a period where you gotta go to war and you gotta take the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know?
If I may,
Oh, of course.
there was a time when it wouldn't have gotten this far amongst the men.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there was a time when the minute capitalism came into play in the conversation, you know, the music stopped and the men were out there. No, that's not going to happen. But you know, that's not what you're seeing now.
Yep. And when men are gonna have to come back because once they turn this power on, you women ain't gonna have nothing to say. You effeminate men ain't gonna have nothing to say. You moles, right? You starburst niggas ain't gonna have nothing to say. All y'all are gonna be hiding in your holes. Hey, the scripture say, what is this? I see men holding their loins like women. It's gonna be scary out here, man.
They're gonna be screaming more than women.
It's gonna be scary out here, man.
That's when that what survival kick is gonna come in. Survival.
And then you don't know how long the Lord may allow them to keep the power of the internet on, the communications on. You know, but this is the times that we're in. This is the times we've been telling y'all, if the Lord is finna bring judgment, now you're slowly starting to feel it. Now you're slowly feeling it, man. And you can try to act like you don't see what's going on, you know, but as stuff continues to tighten, and you start seeing the food keep going up, you know, your gas keep going up, people gonna start losing it. You know, they gonna start losing it. Man, like that trucker, he said, look, man, he showed you, he said, look, man, it's over $1,000 for me to fill my right now. And it's still going up. It's over $1,000 for me to fill my truck up. But what you think finna happen to all this milk I got up in here to deliver to y'all? That's finna go up. You know?
Yeah. They gotta get paid too.
And the owners of the gas stations, they have to keep up with what they're being charged.
Yeah.
So they have to raise their prices, man, because they're being charged more for the barrels, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that the gas station owners are living lavishly. No. Now, you may have some that's raising it up at 10 cents, a little more than other ones, but they have to raise them prices or their ass will be fucking out of business.
Yeah.
They're being charged more,
Yeah.
you know? So society is being totally damaged, man. Middle class is being shot. They don't give a fuck about you. Because the middle class is nothing but people that's a paycheck away from being poor.
Yeah.
If you miss 1 or 2 paychecks in the middle class, you're poor. Get out.
Yeah.
You can't miss no paychecks.
Yeah. Because they got
Especially in this
mortgages,
time.
they got kids, you know, other stuff. You got
Credit card debt is out the roof.
Everybody
Everybody
got
been
credit
using
card.
credit cards, so that's on their shit. You know how many people skipping their credit card bills now? They gonna come for them motherfuckers.
calling every day.
Yeah, and if you with a real good financial institution, you start skipping them, they gonna close your account.
Yeah.
You know, they only gonna allow you so much leeway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So economy is shot right now.
Just imagine the people that can't pay their evictions, man. Like I said, America's already in a homeless crisis already. It's gonna continue to get worse, man. You're gonna see a lot of people out here on these streets, man. You know, like I said, the average person don't even have. I think I forgot how much in their bank account. I think what $1,000 in their savings account. You know, that's sad, man. Majority of Americans don't even have enough money inside their savings account, man.
Yeah, and that's made up numbers because that's made up numbers. Because this nigga don't check everybody's shit, man. All the census and shit, nigga be making up shit just like with the population. Nigga, you don't know. You know how many people in America?
They going up the sense of the average Edomite.
Well,
Jake.
Well, you can't number Israel. We're innumerable, and the Lord, and it's actually against the law to try to number the people. So these censuses and shit is bullshit. He making up numbers, man.
It's just a scare tactic, you know what I mean? To make Jake feel scared or inferior to these Edomites, man, which is just not true.
Yeah, it's just, well, it's BS. It's BS because, you know, most Jake, you know, grew up around Jake. Most Jake, I know me coming up, most people ain't had that much in their savings. You know, they ain't have the luxury. We are Yasha Island. We are under the curses. We don't, you know, most people robbing people to pay for them, man. So how they gonna put money away from savings? You know, when they scrambling just to live for the next week, you know?
Jake ain't got no fucking sense.
Yeah.
You can't save shit, especially now. You gotta pay them goddamn bills.
Shit, yeah. You know?
How many people are out here with a job that pays $18 or more an hour?
And that ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, ain't
You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
And you hurting with that. But how many people even have that? That's middle class. That's what I'm saying. That's $18. You know, it's like middle class. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
That's like kind of middle class. That's like middle class. In that range there. Anything below that, nigga, what did you make? You barely survived, man. You know, and a lot of people survive off what they
Call the bank to ask them, hey, can you raise up interest rate for me? You know what I mean? Instead of getting 10,000 max limit, you got to call the bank and ask. Yeah, credit.
And the banks are loaning money that they don't have, so they'll just keep going up, you know.
Actually, like I said, they use your money that you have in your savings or your checking account. And then, like I said, I mean, that's how they make their money, off of interest, you know. But like you said, don't got them, but like I said, they use your money. That was my perspective.
Continuing on. To proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to them.
Who's the captives, man? All people are captive to this day. To this day, man. You know, we're the only nation that was stolen and still under the system. Cause you niggas like to say we ain't in chains no more, so we free. Shut up, bitch. They told you Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. That is not what he did. They said Abraham Lincoln wrote a bill called the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah.
All right, now go do your research on what actually happened.
Yeah.
Nobody got free. They make it sound like Abraham went to every goddamn plantation with a goddamn gun. Free to get the slave, goddamn. That ain't what the fuck happened, you fucking dweebs.
Yeah, one of the brothers did a video the other day, and I think it was Mississippi was still had slavery legal to like 1995.
Well, it's because some of the southern states actually, this is funny. Some of the places actually didn't even get the memo. It took a while for some places to actually learn about the Emancipation Proclamation. And you had some slave owners that wasn't telling the slaves about it, and they were still trying to fight it, so it prolonged the process. But you didn't free slaves, man. It went from private ownership to government ownership. The whole government, you under the whole government, man. Because they realized they could make more money off of you, right? And they allow you to work and be a part of the system. That's all it became, man. You niggas are not free. You still slaves. And within that bill, it made their own people slaves. You know?
That's why
you Edomites that's bucking up. You've been misled. You've been slaves too for decades. You just now realize. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the ones that own these oil companies, these manufacturing companies, right? The Rockefeller went over there to Saudi Arabia and said, "Look, man, I want to, stop drilling oil over here. I'm gonna cut y'all in on the deal. You know what I'm saying? We can make a lot of money." Why do you think they have something called the Royal Saudi family? Right? And you got these black-only Israelites telling something. The Saudis, they the Edomites. Because they got all the oil money. Nigga, Rockefeller gave that shit. Rockefeller went over there with that shit, man, and allowed them to be rich off of that. Because he built the system around them, the oil system. That's why you have OPEC. All right? Who controls OPEC? Rockefeller, though, man. So the Saudis ain't in charge of that shit. They under contract with the devil. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked.
I guess they missed that part.
Look, niggas, you niggas don't do his. They don't know his. They don't do shit. They don't research shit. All these goddamn documentaries on the fucking nigga would rather watch a bitch twerking. You know? But then come up here and tell us we wrong. But the nigga don't know what the fuck going on. We just pulling shit out of our ass. meanwhile, he's being affected every day by this shit that has happened. You know, why are you in the state that you in? Because the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. He has transgressed the laws thereof, man. He has turned everything upside down. You know? Even now with the whole China and their digital yuan, right?
Yeah.
Now they're saying China's able to, since don't nobody want Russian oil, China can go in there and get it for the low, right? And since Russia is off of the SWIFT system, now these other countries can start dealing with the digital yuan. Well, who owns the banking system over there? The Rothschilds. They got the Lee family over there. That's they in deals with the Rothschilds. So who started the digital yuan really? Who started the digital currency? Digital currency really? The crypto, which means hidden, secret. Got a common nigga in the hood now learning about crypto, thinking he about to get up on the NFTs. He about to get up on the nigga. Stop. Jake, stop going down to Egypt for help, man. This nigga is not making nothing for your benefit. He years ahead on you with his plan, man. Just like you didn't know, because we was talking about Jacob's Trouble, but we didn't know how it was going to come in. We didn't know it was going to start with the C19. We didn't know that this propaganda war was going to lead to now the economic depression.
The worst economic depression that has ever been in America, man.
That's but see, that's why you gotta be on your guard, because you don't know what's coming next, man. And you don't know how hard it's gonna hit.
God, that's why the scripture says what? The Lord works in mysterious ways. Like I said, the scripture says what? Like I said, his highways are not our highways. So whether, like I said, even though, like I said, you know, we can continue to prophesy whatever we see, but like I said, the Lord plays on a different level, man. Go to show you. So whatever we think make this way, the Lord brings it like, nah, I'm gonna do it this way. You know, but again, that's the beautiful part of it, you know. I mean, that's what the scripture says. What the Lord comes as, it's like the Lord comes as a thief in the night, man.
His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. Just like the kingdom. He said, look, you anything that you could think of, you ain't even coming close. And brothers be putting up some badass images. Some brothers be creative. I'm like, damn, how you even think of the Lord like,
no.
Stop. Really, that's how he
He like,
stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No eye have seen, no ear have heard. Because the Lord, bro, we so low, we don't even realize how low we are on the level to the Most High, man. That's what people that have this thing called pride. It's really the angels look at you in shame. The angels be looking at these people. That's why they put so many people to death, and they be glad to do it. They be like, yo, these people are, what the fuck? Here it is, the angels are in fear of him every day. They go to meet him throughout the day, and they trembling fear. And you got people down here, people that can die at any moment. They can't even access full potential of their brain. They don't know what the fuck going on. The angels look at these people like, Lord, when is death date? Please let me be the one to kill this motherfucker. And that's what the book of Ezra says, them that were born in vain. You know, you don't even realize how low you are on the totem pole, man. Here it is, you live on a planet that you don't have full knowledge about. You sitting in space. Nothing is, you don't know how that's even happening. Right? You in a galaxy, you don't know nothing about that. The planets that are around it, you only know what Esau done told you. Right? Man, you so low, you know, you should be in fear every damn day, praying that the Lord don't destroy your ass, man. Lord, please share mercy on me, for I'm an insignificant, just a thing like this. He says, Jacob like worm. The Lord called us a worm. When you walking on the, matter of fact, you walking on the sidewalk, and you see a worm, you step on the worm. You may say, ew at the worm. The worm is defensive. I done see worms when they get real hot, they done dried up, they get dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? The Lord called us a worm. That's how small we are. That's how insignificant we are. But the Lord chose us, you know. But even the other nations, they're known as spittle, a drop in the bucket. So who are we to have pride, man? Then you'll have Jake learn a few scriptures, learn breakdowns from other men, and get out here like they say. They're nothing but parrots, you know, mockingbirds, saying what they meant, but they out here pride. You know, doing the same mannerism, you know what I'm saying? But you out here with pride. You ain't never got that mockingbird. That's really all you are. You know, who are you to have pride? You ain't saying nothing new, man. Just, hey, that's why this thing is about humility. And a lot of guys gonna get humble, man. You know, it ain't given to the top guy. It ain't given to the guy with the so-called most knowledge. Really, you don't know shit. I learn something new every day. I'll be like, damn, this shit. You should be learning something new every day that'll shock you. Like, this shit is crazy. You know, brother from Florida, Yeshaya, he sent a video. It's this goddamn plant shit, bro. This shit just like it sits up and it got spikes on the inside. And it is just sitting there above food. The shit opens up, and then it got, but it has bubbles. When it opens up, it has bubbles on the outside. And then as soon as the bug went, and it went back to its sitting state.
Like a Venus flytrap? Nah.
No, this is like some sci-fi shit. This is like an alien plant. You know? I meant to send it, but I forgot. You know? That's the Lord's creation. You see it, she be like, yo, you know, you can't explain that. You know? Even when you go into the honeycomb that the bees build, right? That whole structure.
Like a city.
Don't you know that Esau is taking that design to build other things? Look at your car engine. He has taken that whole design because you really can't decipher how that's even made. You know, how the bees even make that. He's still trying to learn that, trying to break down that. When you go into a beehive, you look at the honeycomb and the structures. You know, and they make that from a wax. They create a wax. They secret a wax and they build that shit, man. You can't explain the inner workings of that. You got that worm scripture?
Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 14. I'm starting from verse 13. And it says, "For I, the Lord, thy power, will hold my right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee." And they say on the right hand, so I'm going to show you. It's the right side, not the left hand
he
side.
think the left hand side powerful. You wait till the right hand side smack your ass out of rulership. You wait till we get our hands on you, man. You wait till we brutalize your ass. And yes, we gonna dash your little ones against the stones, man. I can't wait to take an Edomite baby and fuck. We can't do it right now. We gotta be vicious. You know what I'm saying? We can't hit nobody, but hey, yo,
Whoever perished me and then
we ready to get your ass back, man. And what you done did to this earth? Go ahead, Hope.
It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord."
See, we need help. We defenseless. Fuck, we can't. The nigga got a gun. Get your ass out of here, man. Everybody and their mama got a goddamn gun. The fuck, we in the year 2022. That shit ain't gonna help you when the death times be coming in, man. You better watch Black Mirror and see what E got out here. This nigga got some shit. You be like, yo, what the fuck? The Lord gave him that type of shit? Yep. You know?
all you get is 15 chances.
Bro, I'm telling you, you know?
And you better be accurate with it too.
This nigga, he got some shit that'll freeze you before you even leave the crib. That smart device you got in the crib, but goddamn send something out and fuck, you always just sitting in the couch. You ain't know it had that feature, did you, nigga? Yeah, we planted that in your goddamn laptop, nigga. The new version, nigga.
And then more
And,
than that,
and I'm not making this. They have shit planted in these smart devices, man. All type of shit, man. We defenseless. We need help. We need a savior. We need spiritual power. That's the only way we gonna get out of this predicament, man. This devil finna come down. He finna come down hard because he refuses to go out without a fight. He knows he's fucked up. He's swinging like Deontay Wilder against Fury, just swinging. You know what I'm saying? He don't even care if he connect. Just back up. Right? Because he knows he's fucked up the earth. He knows he's fucked up life.
he'll go suicidal before, like I said, maybe like
He'll take himself out, which is actually what's going to happen. Here it is. These motherfuckers are ruining their own kingdom. You got Russia and America. Both of them are Edomites.
Sons of the wicked.
They're ruining their own rulership. That's how wicked they are. Now, it's controlled opposition right now, but still, it shows you how, even with the wicked banking families, it shows you how prideful and wicked they are, that they will destroy their own rulership to try to achieve something. Just they think it's a 1% chance they'll defeat the Lord, so they're gonna go through with their plan. Nigga, you're going to destroy yourself, man. It's written that you're going to destroy yourself. The nukes are gonna be shut off, and then you got these simple ass celebrities. Kim, what the bitch they say they got a bunker? Khloe Kardashian got a fucking bunker. Bitch, that shit better be in fucking Switzerland some goddamn way. Cause this is if it's over here, that nuke going right in that goddamn bunker in front of your ass, man. America's gonna be wiped the fuck out. I seen the article. Celebrities have bunkers. Even these fucking regular Hollywood celebrities, they got bunkers.
Some of them got tickets to actually go out of space or maybe underground.
And that's what like these presidents. This is how he get them. These presidents, these governors, he'll promise them a ticket. Look, this is the plan. They'll let certain people in on the plan. Look, this the futuristic plan of the Great Reset.
That's how that movie was. What was it? 2010? What was the movie called?
2012.
2012. That's exactly what happened. You know, the elites had tickets on these big ass
ships,
submarines. Big art, really. You know what I mean? They put it right in front of us.
That's what they promised. Shitty diaper Biden.
Yeah,
Nigga, just get up there and read the teleprompter and wait to get a ticket. You know, that nigga
let's do what we say.
Nigga, I got a ticket. You know?
Yeah.
Willy Wonka, nigga, I got a ticket. Dancing around in his diaper and shit.
Yeah.
You know? These people are through, man. Meanwhile, they don't realize if you happen to survive in that bunker, you gonna wish you tasted a nuke, bitch. Cause you now have become the first fruits of slavery. And when we come down them chariots, tipsy off the yon, we gonna put your ass in fucking chains, bitch. We gonna put your ass in fucking chains, bitch. And we can't wait to use our new abilities on your ass, man. I might not have sex for a whole goddamn year. I'm lying. Go ahead, though.
Like a Marco Polo.
You and your realm just fuck it up. Fuck it up, Edomites. Bring in the next one. You got your slave, my lord. Bring in the next one. You know what I'm saying? You in your fucking palace. You got a goddamn pavilion. You done took your garment off. You done wrapped this shit around. You got your new body. Fight me, bitch. We gonna do shit like that. You got,
that's what I said.
Your slaves gonna be scared as shit. My lord, please. You fight me. Come on, bitch. Shoot your best shot, bitch. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a war with their ass, man. Go ahead, bro. You gonna fight an immortal in that thing, bitch. I'm gonna let you get your shit off, motherfucker. Get your shit off. Oh yeah, bro. This is the type of stuff that keeps us in, you know, motivated. You know, you gotta really be in this thing, man. You gotta really believe it. Can't be halfway in it, man. You gotta meditate on these things.
You gotta have some type of imagination.
Yeah.
You know? Think like you just can't read it, just read it.
The Lord said He gonna give us desires of our heart. I want a goddamn pavilion. I'm gonna have a whole goddamn ring. You know, me and my sons gonna get busy down there on our slaves, man. Where our sons at? Oh, they father again, fucking up the slaves.
And trust me, like I said,
one killing them, the other one bringing them back.
Yep.
And what's beautiful about it too is, like I said, man, we actually look at like a certain hype man, or like, you know what I mean, look at a certain street or like a certain camera. Like I said, man, it's just like billions of people, man. That like so just imagine slavery, man. It's gonna be populated, man. Like
Bro,
I said,
the earth is beautiful, man. You look at some of them landscape videos on YouTube or these different, man, you be like, damn, we could just have that. The Lord, because the Lord speaks about, which is just a parable, there's going to be a lot more, but it speaks about, since you've been faithful, I give you 10 cities. Just imagine you have that land, you got mountains, and you just, that's life. That's living, bro. Not confined in a goddamn neighborhood, your next door neighbor playing goddamn Lil Wayne all goddamn day. You can hear every goddamn body. Get your ass in the house. Da, 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 da. And you just like, fuck, man. We gotta get the fuck out of here, man. People are destroyed mentally. Don't none of your neighbors know what the fuck going on in society. They just walking around.
Niggas still have staring contests.
Niggas still, you know.
Yeah, you still trying to be a real nigga in the streets. 2022.
You know what I'm saying? How many real niggas ain't got their muffin cap peeled back?
Yeah, straight up.
Real niggas is dying every day, man. So-called real niggas. Shit don't get you nowhere. You just trying to hold on to your pride. But pride goes before what? Destruction.
Right.
Pride is not a good thing to have. It's been taught that it was in this world, but we have learned, the truth has taught us, no, pride is going before destruction. It's not a good thing to have,
You
man.
know what's better than pride? Honor, integrity,
Humility.
dignity,
Humility.
yeah.
Hey, opening the door for a guy you don't like. You can get to a level like that. Yeah, shit, I don't mind. Shit.
All day.
You know?
Damn devil.
It don't phase us. I don't give a fuck. You know? A nigga, just like a woman shouldn't be able to sway your emotions, a nigga in the world shouldn't be able to sway your emotions. You're supposed to be on a higher level than them. You know things that they don't even know. You foresee things. You have the understanding of what's happening. So why are you allowing these people in the world to get you so goddamn emotional, man? They're fucking zombies. You know? They can't help they got demons on them, man. They in darkness. You're not. You know why they like that. They don't.
What the scriptures say, you know, I don't know where it's at, but I do remember reading it, and like it says, you know, if you want to ease anger, offer a man to eat, something like that.
You might have to find out.
I'm about to
Talk. But I was listening to a monk last night too, and you know they have good things they have adopted. You know, even though it's not the truth, but they have good things to keep them mentally stable. And he was going to, yeah, man, you know, find your inner peace. You know, don't allow people to get you angry. He was going into anger. He was like, don't allow people to get you angry. Once you find your inner peace, you're good. And we have found inner peace because we found our comfort. We found the comforter, which is the spirit. These words comfort you, man. So when shit happens in the world, it doesn't get you thrown off so fucking much. I remember, man, in the world, I used to have a real fucking bad anger problem, man. I didn't give a fuck if a dude was 7 feet. I'm fighting a nigga. I got my ass kicked a couple times. Just off of pure just anger. Fuck it. You know? Because you ain't taught to control your goddamn emotions, man. You know? And that what causes a lot of people to die in the world, man. Or get in the situation, get locked up. Because their emotions, they can't balance out their emotions. You know? But the comfort teaches you, hey man, everything will be alright, you know? Everything will be alright. Go home, do a video, open up the scripts, read a little, listen to a brother video, meditate on the kingdom. Everything be straight, man. Don't let that shit get there. You know, it might have been a bad day, but hey, brother, you know, you got the truth. You gonna win in the end. You know? Instead of a nigga in the world, something happen to him and he goes home and he meditates on that shit all night. Fuck that shit, I ain't gonna let that nigga get one up on me. Get this nigga back. When I see that nigga tomorrow, it's on.
I ain't no hoe.
You know what I'm saying? You know? And he come in the next morning, whole vibe.
All that negative energy.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but you go in and you just like a zen. And people notice that on us too, man. They notice how like we always calm, balanced. People love being around me on the goddamn workplace, man. The goddamn women, the dudes, cause I ain't never in no gossip. But they gossip to me little like a motherfucker. They come in my goddamn case, and I'll tell you about such a, oh, you heard about her? And I'm just like, damn, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Supplanting there, like, word. Bro, and that's really all you gotta say, because people love to hear themselves speak. You don't even have to really talk back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, for real. You know what I'm saying? And they'll just go on, and you be like, damn, why? And then they'll walk off. Like, yeah, yep. And they done release what they had to release to you. You know what I'm saying? But people like being around us because we offer that comfort, that balance. We don't really start shit. We don't get into shit. Meanwhile, everybody else is you know? But the Lord has done this. The Lord is making us into men that He wants us to be. You know, something we never thought family that we could be. You know, and it's beautiful. Cause you find a people.
Go back to what I was reading. Warren Jacob.
Oh yeah,
told
the
us
one,
something
yeah.
else on Isaiah.
And this is verse 15. It says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharpening threshing instruments having teeth, and thou shalt thresh mountains and beat them small, and thou shalt make them hills as chaff."
Say, hey, them governments. So the Lord gonna raise that worm up, right? That worm gonna raise up, man, and become a threshing instrument, man. Spiritual power, right? Because well, most importantly, we gonna have Yahweh Shai in front of us, man. Yahweh Shai is coming back to get his glory. He coming back to get his crown. Russia ain't gonna rule. China ain't gonna rule. Iran ain't gonna rule. And the state of Israel damn sure ain't gonna rule. And America's fucking done. Yahweh Shai is coming back to set up the kingdom on the earth, man. A kingdom of righteousness, a kingdom of morals and principles that uphold integrity, to where your daughter, you're proud of your daughter, you're proud of your son, you're proud of your mother, you're proud of your father, your aunties, your uncles, right? Your friends, you know? And if you had a best friend in the world, he gonna come back in the kingdom and be in his right mind.
Sure.
You gonna get all that back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, you want to hold on to this society where your friend is bugged out of his fucking mouth. I was talking to my friend, bro. This nigga talking, yeah, man, I'm about to go to the merchant seaman, bro. I'm about to get this fucking money. He's still focused on getting the bag. He told me, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, I thought the ocean was the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it had me scared, bro. But, you know, I'm out here gotta do what I gotta do. I'm going to the merchant seaman. I said, man, this nigga mind going. That's for all the Texans. They hit me up first. Yo, I ain't got, man, look, man. If it ain't the brothers, man, I ain't what the fuck I'm talking about, man. You know, LeBron James dropping 50 points. What the fuck is that doing for me, man? You know what I'm saying? It ain't doing shit. It's just pointless talk. In the kingdom, man, we're gonna be actually talking about shit that matters. Benefiting the earth, benefiting our legacy. What is a brother building today? What you working on? Oh, I can't tell you right now, but it's a secret. I'm gonna unveil it. The next Feast of Tabernacles. You know what I'm saying? You know, when brothers get together, it's a good vibe. You know, and even if you have some people in the world you may be able to talk to, but man, it's all vanity, bro. You can't get lost in it. Cause all them niggas is gonna have to die and come back. And you'll get them back in the kingdom. They'll be in their right mind. You know? You'll be able to be like, oh, this is my friend in the world. Come on, I'm gonna make him one of my top guys in my realm. Come on, bro. He ain't gonna know. Be like, yeah, he's my friend in the world, you know? You're gonna get all that back. The scriptures say what? You have lost brothers, mothers, sisters, fathers, for his name's sake, you get it back. You get all that back. You know? You ain't losing out in the Lord, man. You gain it, but you gotta suffer loss first. Jake don't like to suffer loss. Jake always want to get the W. I'm the W's about the W. What about the L's, man? What about the losses? You learn from the losses, man. You learn from the L's, you know? You learn from when your ass knocked out. When you lose a fight, you know I can't just run up on a nigga like that. Cause that last time I was out of breath like a motherfucker. Nigga had me in the jungle. I thought I was going to the spirit realm. See, people that ain't got their ass kicked, they know the trail, right? A lot of these people ain't never got their ass kicked. Right? They don't even fight. People tell you, people that ain't been in fights, they'll tell you, look, man, you can't just run up on every goddamn body, man. And you can't just go in thinking you just a tough guy. You know? That's why Jake loved jumping dudes too. Jake loved jumping a guy. But they don't want to get jumped though, you know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 16, and it says, "And thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel."
And that's coming, you know? So, but the point that we had in that was, look, we're low, and we need a Savior, you know? We're a deliverer, and that's what his name means. He delivers. He's coming to deliver us, not the goddamn, you know what? The Sicarios. You know? Go ahead.
No, back to Isaiah. Verse 61 and 2.
You better not start no shit this week. He made that little slight threat.
I'm gonna be in Atlanta, Passover week, and I'm gonna come down to the camp, and we gonna see who got the truth.
Better not start no stuff this week.
Who said that was me?
Deep the freak.
Continuing on. And the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai.
Hey, that's the gospel, the acceptable year. Hey, the day of the Lord is darkness too, man.
God.
For all you people waiting on the day of the Lord said, to what end is it to you? You waiting on the day of the Lord, but what is it end to you? I'm coming to kill you. That's what the Lord said. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And the day of vengeance of our power.
So the Lord has vengeance. The day of the Lord is known as the day of vengeance.
Yeah.
Who is he enacting vengeance upon? Well, the brother was reading Isaiah 63. It's mainly Edom, but he also has a controversy with his people too, man. Because y'all went into the covenant and y'all decided y'all don't want to uphold y'all part of the contract. Well, the only way out is blood, man. So he requires your life. Oh, you thought it was a game. You was bought with a price, man. So you're gonna have to give up your life. And that's why these people that died, it is what it is, man. It's of the Lord, it ain't of us. Scriptures tell you to the Lord belong the issues of death. Somebody died, the Lord sanctioned that. Who are you to tell the Lord this ain't right? You better be glad you ain't dead, man. You don't know the bigger picture of things. You ain't create shit. You didn't create life. So who are you to say the Lord can't take it? You didn't even create yourself. You don't know the big picture of why the Lord got certain things going on. Our perception of things is so to what the Most High's big scheme of things is, man. You know? We only look at we can't really see everything. That's why we got to focus on what the Lord has given us. And what He's given us is necessary for us to be saved. You know? Go ahead, bro.
To you and on. To comfort all that mourn.
This is the comfort, right? This is what keeps us in a good state, a good mindly state, right? Our spirit balance, all right? So if we hear bad news from our family, we're still comforted. You know what I'm saying? You may be a little put off by it, but you don't stay down. You don't keep your head down, you know? Hey, the scriptures tell you, well, hey, you got to count the cost when you come to this, man. You know? We knew what it was. Go ahead, bro.
To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning.
See, and after you deal with so much heartache, you get to a point you become numb. You know, women that broke your heart. You know, you already done been through how many Thanksgivings. So you, in the truth, so you, hey, your family know what the deal is. You know, you go over there and get a plate. You know, but you don't put up the Christmas tree on Christmas no more. You know, if you in the truth putting up a Christmas tree, hey, you just jump off a goddamn building. You know, because you everything you doing is for vain. You know, but your family sees that you're totally in that. They see you every year. They're not doing the same paganistic things, and you've able to balance it out, the truth in the world now. You know, you become grounded and rooted. You know, and you're confident by knowing, damn, you don't. It's not the feast days you miss. It's that family camaraderie you think you had in the world, which really it was all false. It was all a facade. That's why the Lord said, "Who's my mother, my father, my brother, my sister? But him that do the will of the Lord." Right? He knows the inner thoughts of all of us, of all our family members. He knows the purpose of their life. He created them. He knows what He wrote for them to go through. He knows what He wrote for the end of them to be. And you can't come in between that. He set out a journey for you, just like He set out a journey for them. Right? We all went into a covenant as a nation. We all got to pay our price one way or another. We paid our price by coming out here. The 230, we had to pay our price for that. It's just how the Lord set it up. We're not part of the 2/3, man. You know? But you're confident when you realize, okay, if my family don't make it, which more than likely they're not, guess what? They're gonna come back in the kingdom. You know? Everybody can't make it, man. That's why the Lord has the elect. You know, be glad that out of your family line you've been chosen.
Yeah.
You know, all the men that came through your family, you woke up.
We've been called.
You've been called. So Lord, yeah, you've been called. You know, many are called but few are chosen. You know, be thankful that you've been called, man. Because if you go to the family reunion, they don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck going on. They still the same, man.
To you and all. trees of righteousness, the planting of the Yahweh, that he might be glorified. And they shall build
Yeah,
the
this is all about the glory of Yahweh Shema Shah. It's not the glory of us. Right? We don't come out here to fucking get no fucking praise. We don't get that from that. What are you getting from it? You get 5,000 subscribers. Wow, you're the guy. You know? You're the guy, man. You don't get nothing from that. Like somebody liking the video, you know?
donations, you blessing the man, talking about Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rakatah for a donation. You know, you don't know who's giving you a donation. It might be a nigga in the fucking street. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but we don't do this for likes. We don't put up the video and say, oh man, I hope I get 100 likes on the vid. We put up, hey, if the video reaches 1 elect member, hey, that's enough. That's enough. Focus on them goddamn views. Here it is, you got these camps with all these views, and more than half of them are wicked niggas that love controversy, that love drama. And we've seen it all the time in some of our old videos. We used to put them lavish titles, Edomite gets cut, destroyed. Jacob be all on the comment. Oh man, Israelites, you black Hebrew Israelites get down. Then you put up a edifying video that goes into a breakdown. 10 views, 9 views, right? That shows you who's really watching, man. So you ain't supposed to be doing it for that, man. You're supposed to be doing this for yourself, to get in the good graces with the Lord, right? Then you're supposed to be doing it, Lord willing, that it reaches the elect, the ears of the elect, the sincere, you know? We're only dealing with the sincere, man. And we headed into a time when the sincere are going to be made manifest, man. Because the crunch finna get put on. And you finna go through that trial of fire, man. I was watching on the video, this guy who was off from Sakari, he was breaking down, the Lord said he gonna bring us through the fire. He broke it down, he was breaking it down to a brother as if we just gonna get beamed up through the nuclear fire. You ain't break that down right to that brother, man. You ain't tell that brother, no, you gotta get tried as gold is tried in the fire. Meaning you gonna have to go through harsh times before we get beamed up, man. Don't make it seem like we just gonna get beamed up, man. You know? Yeah, you can say, yeah, we all gonna get brought through the fire, but that's talking about us really going through the fire, that purging process to purge out the impurities. The Lord ain't just gonna allow you to mature. You gotta be proven. Scriptures tell you prove a man before you credit him. How much more the Lord is gonna prove you before he credits you? Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego had to step in fire. They had to be proved. Abraham had to be, hey, you gonna sacrifice your son for me? Go sacrifice your son. He had to leave riches, fame, glory, honor, right? And be obese with his people. You gotta be proven in this truth, right? It ain't just about putting the garment on, screaming, Kwam Yahshua. And we're finally in that time now, right? As your gas prices are going up, as your food prices are going to keep going up, as everything gets worse and worse, the times get harder and harder, the sincere are going to be made manifest, and the fake are going to be exposed. They're going to cave in. There's a reason why the Kabbalah, when the mark of the beast is known as that great test, to try the whole earth. It's going to get real bad out here, man. People are going to cave in. They don't have no food. They looking at pantry, ain't no food. Hunger pains, kids are starving, your mind is gone. It's a different time, man. It's easy to scream Kwam Yahshua now. You can still go to Burger King and get you a goddamn with an IC. Then turn on your favorite movie at the crib and sit up for 4 hours. The Lord finna try y'all, man. He's still mad at you. You ain't done with you yet just because you're over here on slave ships. He's still mad at y'all. Look what y'all doing. Go ahead.
Trees of righteousness, that planting of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, that he might be glorified. And they shall build the old waste, they shall raise up the former desolations.
Hey, what is that you talking about? Hey, Israel gonna be destroyed. That place gotta be cleansed. The shit they've been doing over there, Man, ain't no telling it. We know about Tel Aviv, Paint City, but man, you got to think about all the pedophilia and bestiality they over there doing. Man. That's Amalek, paganism worship. Right? We speaking about the Star of Rifram that they call the Star of David. They exalt that shit over. Man, there's nothing but demons over there, man. Demonic spirits there, man. So the nukes are gonna hit there just like that. That's how the Lord purges the land.
Fight.
And we gonna rebuild the desolate places. But we ain't gonna be building it. We gonna have the blueprint. You know, the paper out. You
Set
go
up
over there.
with it like this.
You know what I'm saying? we built up your kingdom. So how is it fair for you to not build up ours? The Lord's kingdom. Oh, the Lord coming back to lay a brick himself. To lay the stones himself. Them gold streets that gotta get laid there. Who you think laying that gold? You Rothschilds and Rockefellers, all that gold you got in them boats, go ahead and get ready to bring it out. Them bunkers. Put it on your bed. Get ready to lay them streets. That's how they gonna get gold. That's how they gonna be paid for gold. And that day we ain't gonna be working for nobody no more, man. It's gonna be our rest day. Right? But right now we're not in our rest. That's why you gotta clock in for a job that don't matter. You finna be shown it don't fucking matter. When the economy collapses. Oh, this shit was for not. The fuck was I working for? For punishment. Lord told Adam, look, you want to fall after Eve? Well, now you're going to have to toil for your bread. By the sweat of your brow. You have to work for your food. You have to work for your clothes. And then you further down the line, you have to work under your enemy's enterprise to get it. Since you want to break the covenant. So we in fucking hell, man. Same life. Like we started off saying, the same life, man. Go ahead, bro.
Tune on. And they shall build the old waste, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations.
Yep, London, England, right? France. They got all the Roman Renaissance art up, statues of grown-ass men with their dick out, a low-ass penis. In the marketplace, you go to them, you go to Paris and these places, and you on a tour, and you see a nigga with a little ass penis up, you know, all over the place though. This ain't like one statue, you know, because when you go into the Renaissance, the biggest thing, like when you look at the most influential guys of the Renaissance, it was the painters and the architects, right? Why? Because they was repainting our images and they was building statues of themselves, man. Naked baby art, you know, that famous picture of God, he's naked on a cloud. This nigga E is wild, man. Go ahead, bro.
And the stranger shall stand and feed the flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen.
See, we building shit. Carrying the cattle, they're gonna be planting the vineyards, right? And you won't get no break. You don't get no lunchroom, nigga. You know, the Lord had mercy on us. He gave us a period where we get a lunchroom. You get a break. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting none of that, man. You ain't getting no potluck. Your ass, the only time you gonna rest is on the Shabbat, the Sabbath. You know? Other than that, like you moon. Yeah, tending to the moon. I don't know how you gonna do it, because we ain't giving you no appointment, bitch. You ain't gonna have no Gillette shaving
Grab
cream.
that dirt from the ground.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no Gillette shaving cream, no Johnson & Johnson lotion, you know? No Dove soap, that shit he loves so much, because all that shit is chemicals, you know?
Shit, they don't even use that shit.
You gonna be hurt.
They don't even use that shit, bro.
You gonna be hurt.
Nah.
You ain't gonna have no pillow.
Better grab that rock, bitch.
They'll find a way to work. Hey, we worked it out. We got through it.
Yeah, but the Lord said we're the former of all things. We made something out of nothing. He don't got that flavor with him. Ah, shit. What we gonna do?
He got 1,000 years to figure it out. He got 1,000 years to figure it out.
Grab that rock.
Jacob was fleeing from Esau. He had to sleep, put his head on the rock and go to sleep. So he'll be all right. Jacob did it. Right? You stronger David and Jacob, right? Was you tussling in the womb? Right? So if he slept his head on the rock, you was slept in the seat. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Because in the kingdom, Jacob ain't gonna be sleeping no goddamn. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, shall repair the waste cities. The
See, Jacob had to wrestle an angel to get their name, man.
Yep.
He had to wrestle an angel to get this name, Yashar.
That's okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't like, when he did that, he wasn't like just, he was still
Bringing it to
him.
him.
Yeah. The angel was like, oh, yo. He was like, yo, Yahweh, this the one right here. You know, this the one right here, you know. Bless him with that name. You know what I'm saying? Yashar. You gonna have 12 patriarchs come from your Lord.
He was like, let me go. We're about to break that. It's good.
And of course, the angel could have wiped him out, but it was all just a test, you know, to see. Right. And he said, yeah, I like this. I like that fight. Right. I could break you in half. You know, the Lord just wanted me to test you a little bit. You know? Go ahead, man.
Continuing on. It says, and the stranger shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. But ye shall...
No, they're going to enter into the covenant with us and become one.
Right.
Break that down, vocab. John Mark Reiser. We're going to keep saying your real name, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. But ye shall be named the priests of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Men shall call you the ministers of our power.
Who's those men? Those are the nations. Right? They're going to look at us for the ways of Yahweh Hashem, to learn what to eat, what not to eat. Right? To learn how to conduct their households. Right? When they come to your land with a problem, my Lord, in my village, there's a man that committed adultery with his brother's wife. What should I do? Well, you know the law. Right? Bring that man hither. Right? That man gonna get put to death. We're gonna teach them the laws. And they're gonna bring their ass up, like the prophecy tells us, to the Feast of Tabernacles. And they're gonna pitch tent outside the gates. He ain't coming in. They're gonna pitch tent outside the gates. So, you know, we gonna arrive in our chariots, and we gonna go inside our land and pitch tent for the Feast of Tabernacles. They gotta come up and pitch tent outside. You know, but everybody got to come up for the Feast of Tabernacles. If you don't come up, that's your ass. The Lord said you're going to get plagued in that day. Go ahead, bro.
And their glory shall ye boast yourselves. For you, your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion.
Well, double, we don't even know what that means. We just know, hey, we're going to have a lot. You know, the Lord, hey, we brought it out in the beginning, the Lord has come for us to have abundance. So brothers, you ain't have to worry about nothing. The least of your words is going to be a damn woman. If the Lord gave Esau all the women, what the hell he going to give you? If the Lord gave Esau mansions, what is he going to give you? The nation he despises and hates, he gave them castles and mansions. What is he going to give you, his beloved?
When I be on my route, man, you know, I like to believe that money thing, but I actually looking at how big and how nice the houses is, even how the you know, the way we grow up, our neighborhoods is shitty. You know, we got cans, beer bottles thrown everywhere.
Old
you know,
tampons,
yeah,
bloody
where
on the
I'm,
street.
where I'm from, you know, we used to see crack valves, needles right there outside. You know what I mean? So I ride around, eat shit, and you know, the carnal on me, I'm like, damn, this house nice as hell. But then I try to get spiritual, like, man, hey, I don't ride this out, we need a man. This ain't gonna be shit compared to what we receive. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these houses is bad, bro. I mean, like, I told y'all, it was a house that the hallway was outside. You know? So, you know, just the thought process of that. But imagine what we gonna receive, man. We can't even fathom, like you said earlier. We think we know what we like. We don't know what we truly like. The Lord knows what we truly like. And we endure to the end. Like I said, I don't want to rock is how we shall receive them.
The Lord gonna present you with things like, damn. Hey, the men that make it in that chariot, man, y'all, that's a blessing, man. Whoever those men are, be them first fruits, because the Lord is gonna present you with things that is gonna blow your mind, man. You know, the ones that was with him from the beginning, that's gonna be part of that mirror circle. The Lord's gonna present you with things you didn't even know existed, you know. And the woman's gonna be leasing your words, right? Brothers may get their own planet, right? You know.
I ain't gonna be worried about that damn women. That's gonna be automatic.
The scriptures tell you the least man should be greater than Solomon. Right? The least. So imagine the elect, right? That's why you gotta strive for this truth unto death. And don't focus on the temple. Don't focus on your current situation. This shit is about to fade away. Look at where we at in the prophecies. We at the end, man. I remember me and this brother thought it was over with fucking Obama. When Obama first got, we said, oh yeah, this nigga
Obama in this shit. This nigga's it.
You had Barack.
Obama the Antichrist. Obama the fucking Antichrist.
He had to say,
He said, Obama's the Antichrist.
them dudes are false prophets. Everything's honky-dory until y'all ass get exposed, man. Even your Joe Blow Edomite that works in Walmart is a fucking pedophile.
On his laptop and looking at Lil Susan and shit.
You know what's so fucked up? So I give my roots quick, but last 2 weeks, this MMA guy called Cain Velasquez. Basically, like I said, he tried to cheat him. Like I said, he actually shot a, I'm not saying he killed him that way. Like I said, he shot a pedophile, but meanwhile, the cops arrested him. He gave him no bail whatsoever for him doing the right thing, man, but trying to protect his daughter. They go to show you, man. Like I said, the justice system it's not right, man.
Yeah, but that wasn't wise of him. Because the scripture says you still got to obey the laws of the land.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it wasn't like somebody attacked his family. He just went out on some random shit. You know, he just went out there and killed details. You know what I mean? That just wasn't. But like you said, if it was true that person by the laws of the Heavenly Father, yeah, that man was supposed to be getting put to death. You know what I'm saying? So.
But like you said, though, he's gonna be the laws of the land. But again, like I said, criminals, like I said, get work. Like I said, you gotta show you also. Like I said, you can't rely on Esau's system because sometimes, like I said, you gotta do things your way. While he's free, like I said, he's still out there amongst, like I said, amongst the people. Like I said, he could do anything, anytime he wanted to.
And this nigga ain't just, man. Now they want the bitch that lied to Emmett Till and get charged for murder. Here it is, she 100 years old. They want her charged for murder. I said, man, let her live her last day. She gonna get what she get. The Lord ain't none of these motherfuckers getting off scot-free.
No,
From George Washington to Andrew Jackson to Christopher Columbus, they all coming back in slavery. We're gonna know exactly who they were in their past life, and they gonna get it. Let them have their blessing. They was given their portion. Let them have it. That's why I say Jake is always mad about the wrong shit. Here it is, they ain't repent, but they mad at Eve.
They shot another nigga in the street. March.
But nigga, that's why you still get shot in the street.
I don't know why Jake swear they want these people to get found guilty. When these people get found guilty, it's not righteous time, you know what I mean? Like, well, righteous would be for these motherfuckers to get put to death. But look, it's like the damn cop, she just got sentenced to what, 2-3 years? She's only gonna do probably like 7 months, you know what I mean, on good behavior or whatever. I was just watching the Rory and Moore podcast, and they was breaking down how, you know, they said, you know, because Brown got accused of rape, but then the tape came out that he was lying. They brought out, I forgot the person's name, but I don't know if people remember a while back, this guy, he was in school with this girl, and this girl, Edomite, said that he raped her, and he was going to go like football player or something. He had to do 10 years, and then the girl, somebody recorded the girl saying that she made a bullet. She only did a bullet. She only did a year in prison, and this dude wasted 10 years of his life. So on this, my point of saying that is, when these people get found, when Edomites get found guilty or do time, they only do like 1 or 2 swings anyway, you know? Because all you're going to do is be upset. Like when the female cop got found guilty and they gave her 3 years, Jake was still upset. You know what I mean? This is not our rest, man. We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it good on this side. You know what I mean? So like the brother said, man, fuck these people, man. We got to keep our eye on the prize, and that's enduring to the end, and make sure that we live in as righteous as we can to the best of our ability, so we can get up out of here. Yeah? You know? Don't worry about what the fucking. He's our enemy, man. Why are we worried about what the fuck going on with them, man?
We gotta get ourselves work.
And we not, you know, the scripture say our weapons, our warfare are not carnal. Can't think carnally right now. We gotta think spiritually. We gotta think on a higher level. You know?
But if we read that in Ecclesiastes, what is it? It's a righteous thing.
Oh, righteous thing.
Get there real quick.
Yeah, second Thessalonians. It might be 2.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get Ecclesiastes. It says there's a time for everything.
That's the third chapter.
Get that real quick. Because there's going to come a time where they're going to get the judgment that they deserve. What does the book of Revelation tell you? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Here's the faith and the patience. You got to have patience of the saints. Right? It's going to come in due time, but your ass is in punishment, nigga. You want punishment from your father. All right? You can't be in punishment yelling at everybody, telling father, look at them outside, look what the fuck they're doing, look what they're doing. Right. Nigga, you want punishment. You gotta serve your goddamn punishment. Then when you get off punishment, then you can go whoop their ass. Did I tell you when I get out here it's gonna be a problem? Right? Yep. But until you get off punishment, nigga, you better do them dishes. You better vacuum that floor in your room. You better make that bed. Shit, you better cook father food before he get home. We got chores we supposed to be doing while we on punishment. Get these videos done. Send them tabs up. Work on charity amongst brothers. Right? Not only are we on punishment, we got chores we supposed to be doing. If you don't do the chores and father go home, they gonna kick your ass. You better make those so that what the scripture make sure your house is in order. Right? That's twofold. If you got a family, make sure that's in house. Make sure that house is in order. But most importantly, the body that houses your spirit, make sure that's in order, man. Go ahead, bro.
Continue on, Isaiah.
No, let's get that Thessalonians real quick.
You want righteous man?
Yeah.
2 Thessalonians 1:6 says, seeing it is a righteous day with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us. When the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
Hey, that's all we need to hear. When the Lord come back, and that vengeance upon you. That's when we get busy. The fuck we on shade room? Get that bitch 100 years. She already 100. Drake, y'all worrying about the wrong shit.
She give up the ghost before she actually entered the prison.
Tell her, you know, Emmett ain't worried about it. Emmett that race.
She don't. And she's so old. She don't know what's going on.
She don't even remember.
Yeah, she ain't no.
Ah, shit. You know, man, come on, man. Wait on the Lord, man. Trust me. The Lord got everything planned out beautiful. Right? They gonna get everything they asked for. Right? All this wickedness they done, they gonna get it paid back double in righteousness. All right? And we all gonna be torturing your ass in the kingdom. Y'all don't want to see the kingdom of heaven. If you ain't of the nation of Israel, you don't want to see the kingdom of heaven, man. It's gonna be real bloody and nasty for you. Go ahead, bro.
Back in Isaiah.
No. Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, and it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
What time are we in right now? You know,
Okay.
we heading towards the time with Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
This is the matter of fact, we in the beginning stages of it.
Yeah.
This is the time. We ain't in the time of trying to take down this man. We in the time of getting ourselves right, so we can be adopted back through Yahweh Shah, man. You know, that's what all this is about. Getting back in good graces with our Father, man. That's right. So we don't have to go through the shit that we went through on the eat. We tired of slavery, man. You know, because when you wake up with the truth, it feels like, in a way, it feels like, damn, you can feel it like shit. I feel like I've been in captivity all these lives. You can feel it a little bit like, for some reason in my spirit, I feel like I've been a fucking slave for hundreds of years.
Yeah, that's why it's a constant fight.
That's why they call it what, deja vu. No, that deja vu feeling. That's like,
You feel
man,
that heaviness
Yeah,
sometimes.
when you wake up,
Shake
it
that
feel like
shit.
you've been through. You be like,
Yeah.
I know I just woke up. For some reason, it feel like I've been a slave. You know what I'm saying? So you know, hey man, really, it's a time for everything, but you know, the Lord in due time, He's going to enact vengeance upon us, man. You know, upon our enemies, for us. You know, go ahead, man.
to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal.
And the Lord, see, He said a purpose and a plan, right? The Lord is beautiful, man. See, He didn't lie. He told Daniel when he broke down the dream from Nebuchadnezzar what would be the end of times. He told, hey, in the 10 toes, I'm going to come back. We're in the 10 toes and we see the 10 toes. Germany is like, all right, America, you always start bullshit, but when war happens, our people feel the brunt of it. Americans ain't got to feel the shit. Right? These European nations are like, yo, America, we with you. NATO, we with you. But, you know, some of them are like, we tired of this war shit. That only benefits you. Right? The 10 toes of the fight start beginning to kind of break up. That lets us know we here. The Lord didn't let us, man. We on His timeline. And if you able to break down the prophecies, you can see, oh, it's the truth. And it's nothing to be mad about. It's nothing to say the Lord is putting off tarrying. No, He's following the timeline that He said He was going to follow. Now you see chariot sightings all over the place like never before. Brothers are waking up all over the place. E is mad at E like never before. If a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. We are here, brothers. You know, the Lord kept His promise. For He is not a man that He shall lie. We serve a beautiful power, right? Now He don't play games. He'll fuck you up, right? In the worst way possible. But when He says He's going to deliver you, when He said He's going to bless you, because there's a flip side to the curses, right? That covenant had the curses on one side, but it also had the blessings. He said He's going to bless you. He means He's going to bless you. If He said in His Father's house is many mansions, then in His Father's house is many mansions, right? And what is the Father's house? A space that keeps expanding, man. Right? So, man, this is beautiful. This truth is beautiful. Fight for your crown. Go ahead, bro.
And it says a time to kill and a time to heal.
He said there's going to be no more tears, and there's going to be no more tears. He said there's going to be no more death, there's going to be no more death. Right? It seems like it was a long time for us, but it ain't been that long, man. Right? It ain't been that long. The Lord breaks it down in the book of Esdras, the 12 parts, the 12,000 years of the earth, which the earth ain't no millions of years old. It ain't been long at all, you know? Go ahead, bro. The Lord didn't create creation for it to be so destructive. He wants to, hey, what's that scripture of the Lord? It's the Father's pleasure to give his children the kingdom. You know, he wants us to live happy. You know, live in abundance, to not go without. But it's a way that he wanted us to get to it. No king wants spoiled children, man. You just give your child it and they don't appreciate it, right? Then they get on the throne and they doing all type of wild shit. That's Esau. Esau didn't have to work for shit, so he gets on the throne and he just doing all type of crazy shit. Look at some of them Roman emperors, man. Shit, you look at the American presidents. You know?
Yeah, look. Crazy jump. Fucking pedophiles. Putting out these unrighteous shit. Got him on video robbing up on these little girls, whispering and crazy. Yeah.
You like toys?
Yeah. You see the girls completely in fear and uncomfortable,
like a motherfucker.
and everybody just sitting there smiling, you know what I
And the
mean?
daddy and mama just like this.
Yeah, right.
Because they probably gave it to him that night.
Hey, have them consume form, man. The soul's not upright in them, man. That's why it's okay. Just like with Michael Jackson. You know most of them parents was Edomites. Your right mind let your little kid go spend the night with a grown man. Your mind ain't right, yo. They not made correctly, yo. Well, lucky. That may have the Lord wanted to make them. It's not right.
You know, but they go back to the point, the Lord, he don't want us to be no bastard. He is a bastard. Right? He don't want us to be no spoiled brat. So when we get on the throne, we're gonna rule in righteousness. Right? We wanted to learn good and evil. Well, we damn sure learned it. You wanted to partake of that fruit, you damn sure learned it. And you learned the fruits of evilness. Right? The fruits of evilness is death, disease, sorrow, pain, unorder, chaos, confusion. Right? Now you know both sides. You wanted to be like a God, right? You wanted to know both sides of the scripture. The Lord said, I'm going to teach you. And he taught us the hard way. As a father should teach his sons. Shouldn't teach you the easy way. And the scriptures tell you, is any chastising feel good at the moment? Hell fucking no. Right? It ain't supposed to feel good when you getting your ass whooped. Drake know about getting their ass whooped. When you got in trouble, a lot of times the parents used to whip you, they ain't even whip you because they give a fuck about you. They stressed at work. So they fuck it, I'm whipping you this time. You know, a lot of whippers I ain't got was supposed to bullshit. But hey, when you go right after, the next week, your homeboy, hey bro, I got something. You like, shit, let's go. You back to doing your dumb shit.
Looking at your parents like, look at that really
remember the parents. Well, remember back then, parents would be, what I do? That's what you about to do. But that's really the frustration. Like you said, sometimes you get your ass whipped for no reason. They frustrated, but they got to come up with a good answer. No, that's what you was thinking about doing.
Shit, I used to go back down to some of my grandma used to whip me, so we old school. She had me one time take a switch off the pear tree. They got a pear tree in their yard.
That shit hurt.
Shit leave whelps on your ass. I'm like, damn, I went to see my family on vacation. I'm getting whipped. But that's the type of, hey, what does Jake learn that rod of correction? You know, as part of our heritage. The Lord is the main rod of correction. He has the main rod of correction. Right? It gets your child to learn, don't touch that. Don't do that. Right? Scripture, one of our laws is what? Spare not the rod. You know, our Father, he don't spare the rod. He uses it to correct your errors. And he has corrected his sons, the sons of God, which is what the word Yahshua means. Princes of the power, he has corrected your asses. He has corrected us. I'm going to take away your women. I'm going to take away your honor as a man. I'm gonna show you what it is. Since you want to follow after her, since you want to follow after the woman, you don't want to be a man, right? That's what it all goes back to, the God. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
So with the water, y'all about to shut for correction. Because now we understand food, you know? We understand why we had to go through this. And then you begin to love the process. You begin to love the journey. Because you realize it's temporal, man. It ain't going to last forever. Surely not now, you know? Days are going by like fucking lightning. You know? The Lord, hey, the scripture say the Lord should speed up the days for the elect's sake. We at the end, man. We in the last days of the last days. The final prophecies, the Karagma is already here. You already got people that done took the Karagma. We just waiting for it to be mainstream news. Once that happens, we out of here. Because contrary to what he believes, his great reset, he's not going to be able to achieve it, man. Scriptures tell you he's not going to be able to achieve his enterprise. Once they make that Karagma mainstream and mandatory, we fucking out of here. Once they start putting people to death for not taking it, we out of here. Right? That's what we waiting on them last few prophecies, the Karagma, the World War III, which is going to happen simultaneously and fast. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 4, it says, a time to weep. Verse 3, it says, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance.
And that's what Jake don't understand. There's a time for everything. We ain't in a time of goddamn partying every goddamn minute. Scripture say, woe to you that go to the house of feasting, for you should mourn. Better is it to go to the house of mourning than the house of feasting, because when you're in the house of mourning, you understand what time you're in. You understand your people are desolate. You understand your people's minds. That's what we call customs, right? We rip our garments, right? We'll throw the dust over our head and we'll mourn and pray to the Father for forgiveness and deliverance, man. We understand that we want to get our garments, so y'all ain't got the lavish garments. Nigga, we in sackcloth, man. Sure. And them garments y'all got on is whack any goddamn way. The Lord coming back with real garments, man. Jake be thinking they all that. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, we don't want fucking Sonic emblems on our guns. We don't want them aprons. Fuck them aprons.
You like you in real linen or real silk. Like you in some real precious fabric. You know? He got all the real fabrics. That's Jake. Always want to be seen of them, you know, and downplay another brother to get up one up in front of the midst of the eyes of the people, which we don't care. If they want to follow you, by all means, go to their lavish Passover and watch Boys the Men and Jacket Edge perform. You know, this ain't what the truth is about. Sure. They had the nigga Jacket Edge posted up one camp. I ain't seen him since. Jacket Edge, remember his cat. And he like this in the video. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't realize what the truth is about, man. Yep. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to, it says, and a time to refrain from embracing. It says, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time of love and a time of hate.
Read that part again.
A time to love and a time to hate.
So what is everybody talking about? Love. Right? Now there's and everything you just read, what is it? Balance. The Lord said a false balance is an abomination to him. That's why you have light. You have darkness. You have good. You have evil. You have love. That's why you have balance. That's why the sun goes up. And he looks at his points. The moon comes. You know? It works in perfect unison. It's balance, man. And he still can't explain that. How the sun know when to go down and the moon know when to go up? Explain that, nigga. that's been going on since creation. Y'all better stop following this goddamn devil and his wicked fruit. It's nothing but lies. Yeah, that's Jupiter. And that's Saturn. That's Pluto. Nigga, who the hell are you to name the planets, bitch?
Never left, never been there.
Saturn, which goes back to Saturnalia, paganism. But you had Jake eat it up. Oh, that's right. And Pluto, the smallest planet. Like you went to Pluto and put a house on the you. Yeah, this Pluto's small. That's right.
And,
Nigga, you don't know.
And then I think like 2 decades ago, so somewhere around the 2000s, they said that they realized that planet. They realized that Pluto's not a planet. It's a rock or something.
This nigga don't know. He just saying whatever. Go ahead back to Isaiah.
Oh, there's one more. Last verse, and it says, "A time of war and a time of peace." So
we need to know.
So again, we know the time we're in right now. We're in a time of war, man.
Right.
As you can see, that's what the scripture says. What? When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, but when the righteous in authority, the people rejoice. So again, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So we know what the wicked causes. What? Death, chaos, war, destruction. Plain and simple, man. Like I said, we're living in a time of revelation, man. War, World War III. This is the time that we're in, man. Time's getting serious.
Civil war, civil unrest. You're gonna have wars in the cities. Right? People are gonna come outside and start killing one another. Man. Go ahead.
All that fake facade of holding hands together, becoming Americans need to stand together and hoorah, unite as one, we're human beings and all that stuff gonna go throughout all the window, man, when the time comes, man. The only thing they'll be worried about is survival. The strong, as they say, what? The strong survive and the weak die.
Who can get to the gas tank first?
God.
Fuck you, bitch. With that love one get thrown out the window. Get to the food market first before the bread runs out. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Fuck you, bitch. Bah. And he gonna get the goddamn bread and go home. Love neighbor my ass.
They gonna start following people.
Yeah, they gonna. Hey, they said niggas is already on the West Coast stealing gas. They said niggas is cutting holes and
Siphon gas.
and taking the gas. They said already. I knew what Jay. He got the lock on his shit with the key.
But even that, like I said, somebody gonna break through that thing. Anyway, regardless.
You gotta keep the camera on your car.
Like I said, some of them are already robbing them ATM machines. Like the Bank of America.
They pop that bitch clean open.
Yeah. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of stuff to make it. Get that joint open.
You go to jail for nothing. There ain't even much money in them shit.
But
What you say,
that's the time. That's how
It'd
you know
be your luck the day you pop that bitch open. That shit out of commission. They ain't get their shit refilled yet. Continue on
That's the
back.
times that we're in, man. People they ain't gonna be thinking they just gonna do whatever it takes to survive.
Okay.
Isaiah 61:8 says, "For I, the Lord, love judgment."
Hey, but we don't gotta do shit. The Lord say, "Be still and know that I'm the Lord." We're gonna wait. Hey, for angels, we got the we just have to say His Son. I ain't gotta do shit. Wait on the Lord. That's what I'm gonna do. The Lord gonna work everything out. I ain't write this story. Everything already played out. The kingdom already prophesied to come. It already happened. We just playing it out. So whatever gonna happen tomorrow or the next day after that, it's already written down. You ain't doing nothing that's outside of the story. So be still and know that He's the Lord.
For I, the Lord, love judgment. I hate robbery for burnt offering, and I will direct their work in truth, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them. And their seed shall be known among the
That
Gentiles.
goes into the order that is. That's the order. Right? So we don't need the Levitical priesthood no more. That's right. Because we're all going to be made into priests. That's right. And the high priest is Melchizedek, which is Yahweh Shai. All right?
Lock times of God.
Exactly. What we need sacrifice for sins. And we're going to be perfect. Go ahead, bro.
And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua hath blessed. I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my power, for he hath clothed me with the garments of salvation. He hath covered me with
And how do you get that garment of salvation? Right? You're gonna have to come out of great tribulation. That's what the angel told Ezra. These are they that have washed their robes and come out of great tribulation. That's how you're gonna come through the fire trial. By the time we leave America, we're gonna be through some shit. Book of Daniel tells us a time, chapter 12, a time like never before. So much that Michael Allah gonna have to stand up. You know, for the children of the Lord. Go ahead.
Oh, here we go. And their seed that shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people, all that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed. I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my power.
And how are they gonna do it? Because it's what it says, as sure as they have seen our captivity, we shall see our deliverance. Right? We went into slavery on ships, but we gonna leave out in ships. They gonna see us being beamed up. They gonna see us come down with our Lord leading the way to take over America. I mean, to take over the earth. You know, ain't nobody coming back to America. America's gonna be a memorial.
Generation to generation.
Generation to generation.
Then that kid's gonna ask, what is this? And we're gonna be able to tell them what happened, man. You know?
That was the land of confusion. The land of everything contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shai. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah, the book of Peter tells us. Sodom and Gomorrah was made an example as to what's going to happen over here. You go to Sodom and Gomorrah right now, and sulfur is still there. They said that the percentage of sulfur is so high that there's nothing on earth at that percentage. They said it had to have come from the heavens. You light it and it turns blue, purple. You know?
They can't mimic that.
They can't mimic it. To this day. Good.
You know, for he hath clothed me with the garment of salvation. He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness.
Shit, look at it. You can see Lot's wife to this day. He said, go on Google Images and put up Lot's wife. And it looked like a nigga woman with a head wrap. A stone. Lord told her don't look back. That's remembrance. Lord leaves those things there for you to remember how not to do.
As the bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorneth herself with her jewels.
Even the flood. There's a remnants of the flood left.
Chariots.
Fossil imprints on mountains, on mountaintops. They found fossil imprints of a fish with a fish in his mouth. How the hell did the fish die with a fish in his mouth? It became a fossil.
Only the Lord knows that.
And it's on the map. Right? Pangea, the map being broken up. It looked like a puzzle piece. You just put it together. How is it broken up? The flood. It's a remembrance for you to know how not to be. But the wicked don't consider those things. They think they're not going to be punished for their wickedness. Go ahead.
As a bride adorneth herself with her jewels. For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and as the garden causeth the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so Yahweh thy power will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations.
He gonna deck his woman back out again. He gonna let his woman back in the house and deck her back out. He gonna show her that closet. Baby, I got this for you. Open them drawers. This your jewelry. You know, this your bathroom. Remember the book of Ezekiel tells you how he decked out his woman and then she went and committed adultery with him, with many nations, many men. That's a whole heartbreak letter. You read that chapter, the Lord is basically like, that's a letter of breakup he writing to us. Like I swallowed you. I cleanse you from the nations. I put them earrings in your ear and in your nose and them anklets on your ankle. I put that silk and satin on you. The Lord was heartbroken. You know, he said, but you played the lover in the streets. Right? Now he said, now I'm gonna give you to them lovers. Look at us. Look at us. You know? So we waiting to get back in the house. Hey, if it was up to us, our women ain't getting back in the house. So we ain't got the mercy of the Lord, guys. You know? The water you have about Shemar Shah. And like that's what the scripture say, all righteousness and that's filthy rags, and Yahweh Shah understood what he had to do. Because he understood if he didn't drink that cup, we would have been done for. We would have been done for. Wouldn't have been no Yahshua. Lord would have probably went to another planet, start something else. Who knows? You know? Yahweh Shah understood, I gotta do this for my people. I love my people. I love my brothers that was with me from the beginning. I gotta drink this cup. That's why he went to the Garden of Gethsemane. He said, Father, if you are able to take this away, take it away. He didn't hear nothing. He went back, saw the disciples sleeping. He said, man, y'all couldn't stay up a little longer with me? Before you know it, Judas ugly ass came with the sword. They said, where's Yahweh Shah? And they said, well, he spoke before. He let them know. He said, I am he. And they, whoo. You know? But he understood he had to drink that cup, and he drunk it. He allowed him to spit on him, to slap him. When they took him to the high priest's house, all of them walked up and slapped him. Prophesy who slapped you. You know? Why did he go through all that? For us to be out here right now, in this cold, which this ain't shit. I stay here another 2 hours for the Lord, man. He went through that for us to do this right now. Lord willing, we'll be acceptable unto the Lord. And when our trial comes, we're going to ask the Lord, hey, if it be your will, take the cup away. But we already know the answer. So we're going to gladly drink that cup. Right? And as we partake in Passover this Wednesday, we're going to drink that cup. We're going to understand what that wine means. It ain't just a glass of wine. You drink that in fear, but you drink it that he gave that following day. Heavy time. Heavy time. And it's that same generation that was then back here right now. And that's why he's going to come back during this time. That's why he said the men that pierced him were going to see. Why did he say that? Because those niggas are back. You know? So we can go ahead and wrap it up, man. We only was edifying. We want to give all praise and glory.
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash.
The one that's our teachers, the other apostles, the great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful. Stay up. We almost home. Shalom. Shalom. Kwam Yashol.
Kwam Yashol. Walk up above.
Hey, how you doing, bro?